Quando eu faço essa porra. Tá. A Hideo Kojima Game. Caralho. Caralho. Porra. Eu amo essa música, velho. Aê. Tá, vou ter que abaixar um pouco o volume. Options. Aba tipo 2, sangue sim, full screen, legenda sim. E. Tá, o que que muda o volume mesmo? Ou não dá pra mudar o volume? Foda-se. Não, deve dar, pô. Pô, tinha uma. Não. Acho que tá de boa o volume, né? Deixa eu testar aqui. Ver como é que tá. Eu vou abaixar. Aqui tá bom, eu acho. Acho que tá bom. Vamos iniciar. Eu tinha. Deixa eu vir pro especial. Que não vai ficar tocando essa musiquinha. Eu tinha iniciado já esse jogo. Eu fiz toda a sequência do tanque. Acho que é tanque, né? Que tem o tanque e tem um plant. Um é com o Snake, outro com o Raiden. Eu fiz toda a sequência do Solid, do Snake. Só que aí eu fiz em inglês no emulador do PS2. Só que eu tive que formatar o PC. E aí eu perdi o save que eu tava, né? Aí eu decidi esperar pra comprar a Master Collection, que já tá com os mods que deixa mais bonito ainda. Conserta algumas coisas que tem que consertar, né? Eu decidi também deixar em português. O menu não tá em português, mas o jogo em si tá. Então eu vou só refazer, mano, do início, em português, que fica melhor. Na verdade, o que fez eu querer mesmo refazer comprar o Metal Gear Solid 2 na Master Collection é a opção da tradução. Porque o vídeo tá terminado, então vamos ver, né? Mas eu já joguei a parte do Snake. Eu literalmente tinha começado o Raiden e tive que formatar o PC. Mas faz bastante tempo até, né? Eu ainda lembro das coisas, claro, né? Mas... Tanquei plant. Eu vou no normal, velho. Tipo, dois. Eu nunca entrei nesse bagulho do radar, velho. Não vi comparação. A história ficcional, qualquer similaridade com os personagens de grupos de entidades é coincidência.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Nossa senhora. Presença. Quem não me conhece, eu sou exatamente assim. Camuflagem.
Right on schedule.
Brabo.
No, soon enough. This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at
Kept
this
you
new
waiting,
point.
huh?
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
Como estranho jogar em português,
The
velho.
mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
Na voz de
All right,
David.
let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake! Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please, I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water on the riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What?
Caralho.
not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon. How many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U.
Nossa.
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
Ah, o cara tira um chapéu.
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. KA-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
I'll be in touch.
Tá. Eu ia falar uma coisa, esqueci. Na legenda, o tio foi substituído pelos dois pontinhos lá. Eu deve ter percebido isso já, né? Mas foi substituído porque o jogo não permite usar o acento tio na legenda. Filha da puta. Então, toda vez que tiver um tio, vai ter dois pontinhos. É só isso mesmo. Como é que eu recarrego mesmo? Não lembro, mas tem um cara ali. Beleza. Eu não vou entrar por aqui, porque eu quero pegar mais uma coisinha. Vai ter que lembrar do... Tá. Beleza. Eu vou entrar pelo outro lado porque tem mais um... Opa. Ué. O Otacom ligou e desligou rapidão. Aqui tem um item, ó. Alguém aqui? Não. Como eu não posso entrar aqui? What? Ok. Na bundinha. Caralho, na bundinha também é Insta. Beleza, pô. Legal, só dá pra entrar aqui? Vamos ver o que ele vai falar agora.
Snake, go through that door into the ship's interior.
Push the action button down in front of the door and wait until the door opens before letting go. If you need to open the door faster, hit the action button repeatedly while you turn the handle. Make sure you keep doing it until the door's open.
Beleza. E ficar spamando pra ir mais rápido. É sempre spamar então, né? Quando abrir a porta. Necessidade de abrir lendo. Tá. Eu tô molhado. Tá, tem um item embaixo dessa escada. Não tem? Tem. Pô, olha que da hora isso aqui, velho. Tipo, o chão aqui nessa área do início da porta tá molhado. E aqui, ó, tá seco, aí deixa pegadinho, ó. Pô, isso aqui é num jogo de PS2, velho. Foda, tá? Pô, tá muito bonito com os mods, velho. Beleza. Ó, o radarzinho lá. Mostra pra onde ele tá olhando, né?
Freeze.
Tem a reboladinha aqui? Eu não lembro. Como é que eu ando? Aqui. Rebola. Don't kill me. A reboladinha lá.
Don't kill me.
Tem um bagulho também. Pera aí, deixa eu...
Don't kill me.
Pera aí, amigo. Ai, ai. Não! Puta que pariu. Filha da puta. Não! Beleza. O que eu faço agora, Anderson? Tá, eles vão vir pra esse andar aqui. Eu saio do andar. Não queria fazer isso, mas tudo bem. Como que eu consegui ser descoberto? O primeiro inimigo que eu encontrei, né? Tá, aqui acho que tô de boa. Deixa eu voltar só pra ver se eu não perdi nada aqui. Ele acordou? Ok. Vai tomar no cu. Foi o seguinte, vou morrer aqui, velho. Eu só queria testar um bagulho, velho. Pô, tá bonitão o gráfico, na moral, velho. Me mata. Tá, é que eu tô em evasão. Se eu subir, eu mudo pra cá? Não. Beleza. Me mata logo, cara. Quando eu quero que vocês me matem, vocês não me matam, né, velho? Pá, pá. Aê, foi. Eu queria testar um bagulho só, né, naquele primeiro guarda lá, mas eu esqueci como é que faz o controle. Tá. Ele não salvou... Ah, nossa, eu tô com a metade da vida. Obrigado, jogo. Muito obrigado. Na moral, o que eu fiz, né? Não! Puta que pariu. A mira tá em dia aqui. Tá, tinha mais alguma coisa pra cá? Procurei o longe. Tá. Não vou aqui agora. Ah, a gente tem que primeiro ir na ponte, né? Que é o lugar lá altão. Aqui eu tô ligado onde é, eu acho. Deixa ele virar. Aqui não vai ter nada, só não me engano. Posso Tá errado. Ah, tá. Aqui que dá o... Fazer o seguinte, vem cá, tu. Aqui era uma das entradas que tem pro navio lá, tá ligado? Não tem uma forma de eu abrir isso aqui? De eu abrir não, de eu botar ele aqui dentro. Aí. Ó, ganhou uma conquistazinha lá. Então bora voltar. A gente tem que ir lá em cima primeiro, depois pra descer. O nosso objetivo. Então, vamos lá. Oh, esse jogo é muito bonito, velho. Deixa eu vir pra cá. Muito bonito mesmo, na moral. Eu acho legal essa animação que ele faz de passar por cima do corpo. Que ele vai lentinho. Tá. Vamos subir. Ai. Aí é foda, pô. Aonde eu me escondo?
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Deploy search team to the port side staircase. Deck B. Increase security precautions.
Beleza. Ai. Tem que esperar o caos. Caralho, eu tô muito mais incompetente da primeira vez que eu joguei esse jogo, cara. Ele vai querer vir ajudar o amiguinho dele, né? Olha lá. Aqui foi. Aqui. Como é que eu. Aí. Tá bom. Ah, velho. Na moral, cara. Dorme. Não, fica dentro. Isso. Minha vida regenerando minha vida. Ah, só regenera até ali. Vamos esperar agora, né, cara? Caralho, eu tô muito incompetente.
Increase security. Understood. Search team to deck C. Secure the stairs.
Tá suave aqui. Aqui tá tranquilo. Safe. Olha. Falta pouco.
Attack team, withdraw and regroup.
Easy. Ah, posso sair agora, né? Eu tenho mais. Não. Tô livre. Tô livre. Então, vamos lá. Aqui tem uma raçãozinha. E só. Tá, quem chegou naquela hora. Tá. Vamos subir agora. Deck D. Ok. Vem cá. Primeiro já foi.
Snake, wait! Don't move.
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Let me guess. Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fishes, along with this entire ship.
That sounds about right. There aren't that many infrared beams. Maybe you can get past those without setting off the explosives. If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
Sabe o que também funciona em vez do extintor? Cigarro. Mas pera aí que tem um menor, tem um menino com 12 aqui. Aí. Pau. A fumaça do cigarro revela, tá ligado? Eu não quis atirar no extintor porque, pô, tem um cara com uma 12 aqui. Não tem nada ele não no corpo dele. Tá. Ai. Ah tá, achei que tinha me visto. Nossa. Passa. Na cozinha. Pô. Alguém fez uma chacina aqui, né, velho? Cara. Brutal. Tá, vamos. Cara, tô um pouco de medo dessas câmeras agora, velho. Aham. Beleza, bora subir. O foda é que eu tô com pouca vida.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Por que essas empresas secretas não tiram logo dela dos bagulho?
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project. which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal.
Opa. Beleza. Pera aí, eu vou só beber água aqui rapidinho e já volto. Tô morrendo de sede. Voltei. Bora. Olha que bonitinho esse volantezinho aqui. Nossa, ao contrário do controle. Pô, eu tô com bastante bala, né? Porque não é possível. Consiga a USP primeiro. Ah, não é bala de USP, velho. Eu esqueço que tem isso. Eu nunca sei onde é que tá a USP, velho. Vamos ver essa garota que tá aí fora. Com a arma nas costas.
Shalashashka has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Quem faz isso?
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Trostem.
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry. This is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are
Olga.
carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze!
Freeze.
Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
Olga.
We are nomads, wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
Olha, faca foda.
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Ok. Eu acho que eu tô sendo visto.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents.
Beleza, pô.
The unit is my life, my family. We share everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
Toma.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Beleza. Ó o strafe do pai. Eita. Vamos aí, pô. Aqui, ó. Caralho. Ô, minha vida, velho. Tá, pera aí. Tá, calma. Acertei? Beleza. Pô, como eu tô errando tudo? Calma. Caralho, acertei? Ah, tá sem munição. Beleza. Não, aí é foda, pô. Olha que desgraçada. Tô enxergando nada. Nossa senhora, jogou uma bomba em mim. Não sabia que isso tava valendo não, velho. Não enxergo nada. Parece que é uma bomba. Ai, sai! Ok. Pena você não foi parar a bomba. Ok, o Snake não... O Snake não sabe mirar. Opa, tomar só mais um. Só mais literal um tiro. Ai, não. Ah. Aê, porra. Primeiro. Na primeira vez que eu joguei, eu fui bem melhor na luta, né, mas... Tá viva, pô.
Cipher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
E.E.?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Caralho.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
Beleza. Ah, tem alguma coisa? Pô, a física do corpo é muito realista, velho. Poxa. Beleza. Não tem mais nada não. Beleza. Não tem mais nada aqui. Eu conseguiria, por algum acaso, atirar nessa lanterna? Cara, caralho, foda pra galera. Devia ter feito isso. Tá, vamos... O que tem aqui? Nada. Opa. Thermal Goggles. Como é que é? A visão termal aqui que eu não lembro mais. Não, que da hora, velho. Beleza. Tô lembrando do Metal Gear Solid 3 agora, pra você ficar do caralho. Bora. Tem alguém aqui? Pô, eu tenho uma bala, velho. Sério? Como é que eu faço pra pular das... Me pendurar, tá ligado? Mano, não sei fazer. Agora tem como. Não sei fazer. Não. Quando que isso aconteceu, eu não sei, velho. Tá, uma bala pra um homem. É tudo que eu preciso. Pera aí. Pera aí que ele é meio rápido. Caralho. Tá com pressa, cara? Beleza. Opa. Não dá pra fazer isso. Não. Aê, pô. Oxi. Como é que eu seguro ele? Não, 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 não. Não, 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 não. Não, 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 não. Como é que eu... Eu não sei como é que eu agarro. Não isso, mas beleza. Ah, lá vem. Ah, tem uma caixa molhada. Ai, não, não tem não. Ui, ui, ui. Caralho, eu sou a porra do... Ai, ai. Não viu ninguém. Caralho, eu sou o rei do stealth, na moral. Puta que pariu. O governo precisa me contratar, velho. O cara todo fodido. Tem mais nada aqui nessa sala? Eu ganhei uma caixa molhada, é isso mesmo? Eu vi. Caixa de papelão para transportar alimentos perecíveis, molhada e frágil. Ó. Ó. Toda fodida. Bandagem somente elimina a hemorragia quando você sangrar. Pressione B para usar quando estiver selecionado. Caralho, tem hemorragia nesse jogo. Alright. Isso aqui é a... Beleza. É a não letal. Agora nosso objetivo é descer. E achar o metal. É, dá um passeio pra cá, né? Pera aí. Na testa. Ah, vou atirar no... Vou atirar no... Extintor pra ver como é que é. Nossa senhora. Quanta fumaça. Ficou sujo lá o chão? Olha lá, ficou... Eu espirrei? Tô gripado. Opa. Ganhei uma caixinha. Por que ele tá aqui? Por que esse cara tá aqui, velho? Tá que pariu, que acabou. É. Eu sou apenas uma caixa, velho. Não é demais. Uma caixa, um lugar cheio de caixa. Meu Deus.
Freeze.
Freeze. O outro não vai vir aqui não, né, velho? Ah, tá. Cadê? Cadê a caixinha? Achei. Meu Deus. Ei! Beleza. Mano, meu Deus do céu, velho. Eu fui mirar no... Não. Ok. Ok, é. Tem nada não? Pobre. É, pô. Ah, não dá pra descer por aqui não, agora que eu lembrei. Oi! Beleza. Eu ando com essa arma assim, tá na mão, e aí quando eu vou mirar pra atacar os caras, eu não vou mirar com o quê? Não vê o caralho aqui, ó. Por que eu não consigo entrar? Uai. Ok. Ó, 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 ó. Passar por aqui. Aqui eu consigo, ó. O outro lado não, foda-se. Tem mais gente aqui? Tem mais um menino aqui, se eu não me engano. Não? Cara. Pô, sabe que esse jogo é bonito, velho? Muito bonito esse jogo. Olha as garrafinhas. Eu tenho quase certeza se eu consigo derrubar. Ah. Eu quebrei alguma coisa que não quebrei. Ó! Maneiro. Isso aqui também é da hora. Eu amo a física desse jogo. Esse jogo é muito foda, né, velho? PS2, tá? Revistinha. Pera aí, o que é isso aqui? Essa folha que eu consigo... Tá, vamos... Pego aqui. Uma porta aqui. Aqui é a saída? Acho que é uma saída ali. Vamos descer. O cara tá fedendo, mano. O cara tá cheio de mosca. Por que tá cheio de mosca esse cara? Ele tá com a ração podre, se eu não me engano, né? É, ó, essa ração aqui é podre. Ou tá ruim, sei lá. Ele dropa mais ração, ó. Vou lutar com a porra do estoque inteiro de ração. Agora eu tô com essas moscas, caralho, agora. Eu não consigo entrar aqui. Como que essas moscas saem de mim, velho? Sai! Tem que ser mais rápido que elas. Mas tá funcionando. Foi mais rápido que as moscas. Tem mais alguém dormindo aqui? Não. Ah, as músicas voltaram, velho. Engine Room, Starboard. Pô, tinha um lugar que eu tô sentindo. Raven.
Raven.
Isso aqui me deu uma enganadinha me da primeira vez, velho. Aí tu vai olhar, é só o bonequinho aqui, ó. Fazendo a sombra. Sabe o que é foda? É que essas bolinhas ficam aqui pra sempre, velho. É sério, na mesma vez que eu joguei, eu vou deixar aí, eu vou deixar um tempo. Como é que eu subo aqui em cima? Aí. Pra vocês verem que essas bolinhas. Entendi. Ninguém viu nada. Olha isso, olha o tanto de bolinha que tem aqui. Aqui não tem mais nada, né? Bora. Bolinha pra caralho. Tem. Meu Deus. Meu Deus. E deixa ele cair lá pra frente, será? Não, vai pra trás. Mais alguém aqui? Tem alguém embaixo de mim, velho. Como é que eu coisa? Tipo, como é que eu...
What was that just now?
Pra quê? Aonde que tá Como é que eu pulo? Tipo, eu fico na... Pera aí. Como é que eu... Eu tô ligado que tem como pular. Não sei como. Mas tem como. Aí, consegui. Não, sobe, sobe, sobe. Tipo aqui, ó. Eu não consigo aqui. Ficar de frente? Não sei. Nossa, nem me ideia. Beleza. Então aqui não. Eu não sei usar, eu nunca sei usar a caixa direita nos Metal Gear. Talvez nesse eu use. Eu tava com a vida cheia já, eu nem vi.
There's somebody there.
Aonde? Ó. Engraçado. Tem um cara aqui em cima. Ah. Ele consegue me ver aqui. Beleza. Tem alguma coisa aqui no fundo? Deixa eu ver. Puta que pariu. É só me dar bala de USP? Bará, bará, bere, bere, bere. Tem um item ali. Ah, não. É a bala de USP. Granada. Cadê? Ali, ó. Beleza. Pô, eu me saí bem melhor do que a primeira vez nessa parte aqui. Primeira vez eu não consegui abrir aqui não, né? Não. Eu alentei todo mundo. Que caralho.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Vou vir pra cá. Olha. Filho da puta, ele anda bem na hora que eu atiro. Aí. Ninguém vai saber disso não. Vem cá. Tem um corpo que não, né? Pelo amor de Deus. Então. Tá bom. Ué. É. Por que tá entrando? Beleza. Fica aí então. Se não quer entrar.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Beleza. O menino verde. Tem silenciador nessa arma? Não sei, eu vou dar essa aqui. Saquinho de trigo. Eu acho que é de trigo. Vai ter que atirar ali, né? Tá muito porra nenhuma. Se eu não me engano, tem um aqui também, ó. Pera aí. Deixa eu subir aqui. Ali, ó. Só falta o último ali agora. O último que tá... Ai. O último que tá ali, ó. Foi? Foi. Pô, a primeira vez eu explodi aqui. Deck 2 Porto, né? Essa parte aqui.
Checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Deixa as sombras. Ação. Ó, os mosquitinhos em cima na lanterna dela. Eu destruí. Beleza. Ah, aqui eu mudei. Não sei se muda alguma coisa. Destruir essas. Ó, tem um corpo ali, ó. Destruir essas lanternas, se eles enxergam melhor ou não. Tá? Eu vou trocar para ração, eu vou trocar para termovalvas. Tá. Uma coisa aqui? Também não. Vai aparecer um cara do nada ali naquela. Aham. Ué. Não chega lá? Não, agora chega. Na hora que eu usei a visão noturna, eu tava no. Tinha um cara na minha frente, ó. Cagada do caralho. Meu medo era eu chegar perto desse cara e não. E aí, vamos passar aqui. O radar tá de boa ali, não, o radar tá na frente ali, ó. Pera aí, pô. Tem essa luz me dando. Ah! Tem como acertar o radinho dele? Que tá tocando? Meu Deus. Usei sem querer essa porra. Será que ele me vê aqui? Onde é que tá o radinho dele? Eu acho que tá ali, ó. Olha. Meu Deus. Como que já me viram? Porra, fui deixar o cara. Eu fui deixar o cara curtindo com a musiquinha dele, olha o que acontece comigo. Beleza. Não sei o starboard. Eu queria ver se tinha algum easter egg com aquele cara que tava com o fonezinho na música. Tem comentário aqui? Não. Pô, câmera, me ajuda aí, câmera. Beleza. Tinha uma ração aqui, não tinha? Tinha. Trancado. Ah, essa parte.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch.
Alright.
The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir. Who goes there?
Opa, pera. Não. Calma. Quê? Isso. Caralho, eu não sabia que tem como atirar no cano. Caralho, foi muito bem nessa agora. Primeira vez que foi um culpa passar daqui.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashashka.
Xalachasca.
Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
O dia mais comum na vida do Ocelote.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men
incident
down
during
here are
the
definitely Marines.
current state of nuclear.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it
Tá de
will be
cueca ali,
our
mano.
and our Ray that will accomplish this.
Ué. O tempo, meu Deus do céu, esqueci.
Every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear.
My bad.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
Eu queria fazer outra coisa.
We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear.
Você quer tirar eles daqui de cima?
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
Recebo.
At the moment, every industrialized nation
Como é que eu cancelo o bagulho de...
specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so are a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of rail. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears
O cara de
obsolete.
cueca lá.
Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Tá, 5
The
minutos.
shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it can
Ah, vontade de empurrar esses caras.
There's
Meu Deus.
Snake, respond! Snake? Snake!
Por favor, não volta tudo. Obrigado.
the shift in the balance of power will mean a new world
Tá,
order.
tem dois.
We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Beleza.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in the nature from the navies. Theirs is a program that
Eu
will
sou apenas uma
add
caixa.
uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Só mais uma vez, só mais uma vez. É muito bom fazer isso, velho.
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease, rest a little.
Ué. Ué. Ei!
To move on,
Ah, tá.
I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious.
Eu sou apenas uma caixa.
The Army's wrecks. It can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Ai!
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets with unerring accuracy.
Ah, ele me viu ainda?
What's going on?
Não, beleza, bora continuar. Tô me distraindo muito.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Eu consigo atirar nesse bagulho pra ele quebrar e não abrir mais? Não. Opa.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the navies. Theirs
Ué, não consigo passar aqui não?
fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in
Como é que eu passo? Meu Deus.
are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But
Como é que eu vou
I
passar aqui?
promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation.
Acabou, tô preso aqui agora.
As a soldier, I know that is my duty. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's wreck.
Ah. Tá, pera aí.
Respond! Snake?
Snake, respawn. Snake. Snake. Tive uma ideia. É uma ideia meio arriscada, mas é uma ideia. Ah, eu esqueci. Deu quase certo. Eu só tenho que empurrar certinho. Reto. Que é pra fileira inteira. Aqui, ó. Acho que aqui tá bom. Ok. Cara, eu acho que eu tô chegando em algum canto. Eu acho que eu tô chegando em algum canto. Eu não sei como passar dessa parte. Eu não lembro como eu passei a primeira vez. Ó. Ah, eu esqueci desse cara do lado. Tá. A estratégia é o seguinte. Empurra eles um bocado, aí chega na metade do caminho, eu vou pra esquerda e empurro o cara da esquerda. Impossível dar errado. Deixa eu alinhar aqui, ó. Ah, ele me viu aqui, velho. Tá, vamos lá. Cara, eu juro que tem como fazer isso. Eu errei.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military.
Cara, não tem porta ali, não.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to development. It cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Ah, ele me viu. Me fudendo. Ah, filha da puta, cara.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to metal gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will
É
add
maneirinho fazer isso. Aí, fodeu. Aqui acabou.
fire of nuclear
Ah, tá.
proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed.
Snake, respond! Snake?
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror
Perfeito.
of nuclear.
Easy. De primeira.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear Ray.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy.
Como é que eu subo aqui em
Takes them
cima?
out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Ué? Como é que eu subo aqui em cima?
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Não. Puta que pariu.
Left. Front. Up.
Oh.
Left. Up. Left.
Opa.
Up.
Ai.
To move on. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the Great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Eu sou o pior jogador de Metal Gear, velho.
Metal Gear
Não,
Ray
essa parte ela.
Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in
Eu não consigo subir aqui em cima.
on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical
Aí, consegui
Information
agora.
Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy.
Pera aí.
Takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
Vamos.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Fodeu.
Left.
Será que tá boa essa foto?
Front.
Ou não?
Up. Left.
Já foi frente esse bagulho agora, velho.
Up. Left.
E se eu. Ai, a vontade de empurrar esses caras. É só. Meu Deus do céu. Eu consegui acertar ninguém.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy. Takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave.
Opa, eu cliquei na sala errada. Meu Deus do céu, esqueci que tem tempo.
George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear war.
Cadê a câmera?
But even you will have heard rumors that he was
Good.
Good.
his influence in the political community. You must be
Não. Alongamento agora não, né?
Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right.
Vai.
Front.
Como é que eu faço aqui? Tá.
Left.
Eu não sei se fui contou.
Left.
Good.
Aí, foi agora. Beleza.
To move on, the Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency.
Quem jogou Metal Gear Rising conhece esse Metal Gear aí.
Means that there was
É o primeiro que...
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
O primeiro boss que a gente enfrenta no Rising é o Metal Gear Ray.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious.
Então tá errado, é o Metal Gear Ray.
Army's Rex. It can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system identifies targets with
Beautiful.
unparalleled accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means. This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed
Good.
after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
No good? Cadê o good?
Good.
Aí.
You must be tense.
Não.
Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Não. Cima.
Right.
Beleza. Ai. Ok.
Right.
Beleza. Esquerda, time. Beleza.
Getting back to the topic at hand. George Sears surrendered
Good.
his presidency
Good.
after
Beleza.
Shadow Moses. The official
Ah, MGS.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Okay, first
Outra
up...
coisinha.
Huh. It needs to be a little more clear. What we need is top-notch quality here.
Porra, dá pra ver tranquilamente aí, filha da puta.
And the next one is... Okay,
Essa aí
this
ficou
works.
foda, essa aí
It's a
ficou
great
foda.
front view. The next one's... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Thanks.
The next one's... We only need one good shot of the lettering.
Tá, mas tu não tinha dado good,
Next
né?
image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Thanks.
Okay, last one's coming up. Didn't think Gerlukovich was involved, of all people. We're okay on the photos from the right, front, and the one of the lettering. The only one we want is of Metal Gear from the front left. I know you can do it.
Eu tirei essa foto.
The reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up cost him his influence in the political community. The Metal Gear
Good.
on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity by specific interests within the military-industrial complex. We are here today to flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces. That is our mission. You will bear that in mind. It is an undeniable fact that there is a force at work in our government and within the military, seeking to control national affairs to suit its own interests. Metal Gear Ray bears the burden of confronting this party, thwarting their plans and guiding this nation back to its original path. This exercise is but a first step towards that goal. The future of the country rests with you tonight.
Agora a foto que eu já tinha tirado.
Okay.
Ok, primeiro. Esse é um fotógrafo muito bom. Com certeza podemos usar essa foto da esquerda. Ok, agora temos todas as fotos. Snake, o discurso está prestes a terminar. Você queria apertar aí ele. Pra passar, aí ele não fala depois que você aperta a passar. Snake, o discurso está prestes a terminar. Esqueça as fotos, sai de lá agora.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called
Revolver. Nossa,
Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Lukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
Desde do Metal Gear
Your
3.
employee, Lukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War. Metal Gear only has room for one. Lukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Voar e tretar com o Ocelot, pra ver.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
O Ocelot é louco, mano.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Get out of my mind, Liquid!
Então a gente ficou de fora do Fox Die mesmo, né?
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm.
Liquid's on.
You don't have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
We have a problem. discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Desde do Metal Gear Solid 3 que a gente vê, né, que o Ocelot não tá do lado da Rússia, né, que ele tentou estar do lado do... Porra, meu controle descarregou. Descarregou mesmo? Ué, mas ele não tava carregando? Ou não, foi só a cutscene que foi longa mesmo. E no Metal Gear Solid... Ai, no Metal Gear Solid 1, o Ocelot perde um braço, né? Parece que os Patriots ou a Cypher, eu não lembro se Patriots é a mesma coisa que a Cypher, é a mesma organização. Parece que reconstruíram o braço do Ocelot usando o braço do Liquid. E tá tendo agora uma macumba aí que o Liquid tá voltando por causa disso. Sim. Quantas horas? 2 horas. Se não ficasse morrendo tantas vezes, não. Se a gente tiver que fazer 1000 especulações para criar a bomba atômica e determinar os seus efeitos. Computadores e bombas atômicas, os dois estão. Obrigado por me deixar ler, filho da puta.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
É o Big Shell. Ó. Na nova Fortnite.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Eu esqueci de finalizar o episódio.
You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Era Foxhound?
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
Você não é o Snake se negando a ninguém, velho.
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR.
Dang.
I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
Esse início lembra muito Metal Gear Solid 1.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Tá, vamos salvar. Caralho, mó colchão, filho. Vamos salvar. Como é que eu salvo?
Raiden, first get to the up.
Pega o elevador no extremo norte da área para chegar. Quero salvar. Beleza, não salva então também. Que nojo, velho. Eu tô matando as bichinhas enquanto eu ando? Opa. Cai na água. Tá, vamos ver o que tem aqui. Ficar caiu. Eu... Pera aí. Ah, aqui tá cheio de barata aqui, velho. Ô, gente. Cara, barata subir em mim? Juro que eu tinha visto uma barata subir em mim. Ação. Eu tô sem arma, né? Se eu não me engano. Ele deita estranho, né? Se eu não me engano. Ó. Ele só se joga. Caralho? Beleza. Não vou reclamar, não. Ele só se joga no chão quando ele tá. Aqui não tem nada, e pra cá tem o quê? Tá, tem nada. Então bora. Snake tá sumido, parece. E tem o Raiden agora que tá ocupando o lugar. Bora.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They've become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Shadow Moses é Metal Gear Solid 1 lá. Tô sem meu radar, velho. Era o seu Snake ali, velho? Oh. Não lembrava disso.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team.
It is.
Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
Thanks.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The
Did you
node
say
is
nerd?
about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Tô sem arma também, né? Ah, what the fuck? Por que tem ração na minha barata? Hell no. What?
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The
Aí
owner
fudeu.
enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black
Caralho.
market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized.
Well,
Everything
então.
you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Ok. Ué, como assim, cara? O que eu boto? Vou botar o Ryder, né? Cadê o R? E Ryder é com N ou é com D, mano? Não é com... Eu acho que é assim que você Ryder. Se eu não me engano. Ryder. Brasil! Ué? Como assim voltar pro retorno?
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary
Finalmente.
frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack?
What?
Do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Acabou. Beleza, eu preciso urgentemente. Meu Deus.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Eu percebi,
Be
pô.
careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Aonde eu fico, meu Deus?
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Aqui acabou, velho. Oh, meu Deus do céu, eu matei o cara. Não era pra eu matar ele, puta que pariu. Ah, eu não quero matar ele, pera aí. Ora, oh, ai. Me matando, não quero matar o cara não, né? Nossa senhora! Ué, o tela é diferente a tela? Mission feio.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Oi? Beleza?
There's somebody there. It's the enemy.
Easy.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
What? Assim?
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker, after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Nossa.
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Pera, eu tô sem mapa então? Não! Tá, deixa eu salvar.
What's up, Jack?
What's up, Jack? Yeah.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That
30 de
again.
abril.
I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
Bravo.
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Lembrando que eu só joguei antes de eu pegar o elevador. Esse elevador de agora. Então eu não sabia que os terroristas, o líder, se proclamava só de Snake, tá ligado? Finalizar o episódio por aqui, com o Snake supostamente morto, mas a gente já viu ele no elevador, né? Subindo no elevador. E aparentemente o Snake é o líder desses terroristas agora. A gente continua.